Okay, cool. Alright, I think we could start now. Let me just move the windows aside, so... Okay, cool. Alright, so... As you guys know, I haven't played in a pretty long time, at least not seriously. I have had a few games with some friends and everything, and, you know, I am enjoying some of the new ritual stuff we got. My thoughts on a bunch of the new stuff is kind of summarized in the newest video I made. Link in the description if you haven't seen it. But, yeah, I do think our new support, well, not our new support, but the generic recent ritual support does have a potential to be used in Ritual Dark Magician, especially Ashlyn. This card right here. Yeah, I actually, you know, when I first saw it, I thought it was like instantly going to be put in our decks, but the thing about it is it requires two monsters with different types and attributes, and in a normal Dark Magician deck, that's a little bit hard to pull off. That, and the effect also only lets you add a ritual monster with a different type and attribute than one you have in your hand. All of our rituals are darks, so it makes things harder to, yeah, no, I was gonna say, since we did mess around with BLS a while back, it is possible to be able to use that as the thing to initiate our search or to search for him. So I was doing a little bit of testing with Ashlyn U1000 and BLS yesterday, and while it works, it feels like something's missing. Because what I've been mainly using it for is just to use BLS to search for our other combo piece, but then BLS kind of does nothing in the hand most of the time. There are some combos so we can get him on board, but I don't know, I have seen other people do other combos with him too. Yeah, I'm hoping I'll stay back this time. Also, let me know whenever you guys, like, get an ad, because I don't see the ads on my end. So I just, I don't know when I should, like, pause on anything important or not, because I don't initiate them. I think it's set to, like, automatic. But, yeah, just because I don't want you guys to miss anything important. But then again, there's like a little bit of a latency, so I might miss it. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, the idea for today, I think, is going to be to try to use BLS with Ashlyn. Summoning Ashlyn in a normal pure Dark Magician deck is a bit hard since we just have a bunch of Dark Spellcasters, but thankfully, thanks to Shining Sark and us being able to just use it, Gadget Trio, being an earthen machine, makes it very easy to go into Ashlyn. And since almost everything searches almost everything in Shining Sark, it's very easy to get to Gadget Trio. So, yeah, I do think Ashlyn might have a future in Ritual Dark Magician, as long as we use Shining Sark, or if we get some other kind of support that allows us to summon him in the first place. But like I said, I feel like the main weakness is not having a way to use that BLS that we get to our hand. And I mean, I know we could use it as tribute fodder for Black Chaos Max, and I mean, that's probably what we're going to end up doing. But I also want to try to use that BLS without adding too many bricks to the deck. Because, you know, it's Dark Magician. We're already running a good amount of bricks, you know? So, yeah. In a 40-card deck, if we want to try to get to Gadget Trio consistently, we probably need around 8 to 10 cards that are either him or get to him. So a safe ratio would probably be 2-2-2-2, 2-2 right here. I feel like this is balanced, but oh, you got an ad? Okay, cool. Wait a little bit. Just let me see. Look it over in the meantime then. Okay. But yeah, I feel like this is probably a safe ratio. You could probably mess around with this, like move this up to 3, drop gadget to 1. 3 of DMG? I would play 3 of DMG if we get Dark Magician of Destruction. But since we don't have him yet, you could play 3 DMG. You could. Like I was just saying, you can mess with these ratios. Like drop this guy down by 1 and put 3 DMGs. You can. Hell, I've even tried with just one Shark. One Shining Shark. Shining Sark. Sorry. Yeah, I could see the argument for running 2 Shining Sark, but the thing is, like, you usually don't want to start with it. Like, the best way to play is probably drawing into Girl. Use Girl to search for Shining Sark. And then that to search for Gadget Trio, and then Gadget Trio searches for Future Silence, which would then probably search for Gandora or Redundant Magician. So, yeah, even before Dark Magician of Destruction, we could play DMG at 3. I'm not against it. It's just, since the last few times I've played, I've rarely ever summoned Rod. I kinda don't... How do I put this? I'm not against normal summoning Gadget Trio instead of summoning Girl, just because we don't have Dark Magician of Destruction yet. Because this way we don't have to discard to get to the rest of our combo pieces. And, you know, we could still bring out Ashlyn this way since we do have a non-dark spellcaster here. Well, non-dark nor non-dark. You know what I'm saying. This guy helps us to easily meet the requirements to summon this guy. So, as of right now, just because we don't have Dark Magician of Destruction, I would understand maybe not focusing too much on Apprentice, but it is really good still. I still probably would run 2 or 3. Like I said, if anything, it's a must still, but I'm just saying there are some times where I would rather use my normal summon on Trio to get Sark than special summoning Girl so we don't have to discard. But sometimes that discard is useful, so... You know, either way, I'm not against either. As for messing with these ratios, this is the minimum we want, probably 8. Like I said, you could do 10, but there are a lot of things we're doing in the deck, so we don't want to put too many consistency pieces if we already have a bunch of consistency pieces. Overdoing it, while usually not a bad thing, Ritual Dark Magician needs a lot of different engines to work, so we don't want to overdo one side of the engine. Yeah, okay, so for right now we'll leave this here. We can mess with the ratios a little bit later. Oh, hey Matchy, how you doing? Yeah, decent day. Hung out with my dogs, you know, just felt like it was a good day to stream. Yeah. Want to see the rest fill out, but would you consider the Shining Sarcophagus DM? Shining Sarcophagus? Well, I mean, in general, I've always been an advocate for Shining Sark in DM. Like, day one, when we got the announcements, a lot of people online were saying not to mix Shining Sark with DM, and I'm like, bro, I feel like we have to. And it seems like more people are coming over to my side on that since it's gotten released. But, yeah. So, starting with the minimum of 8 here, since these are our consistency pieces to get to Ashlyn. Meant the Dark Magician monster. Oh, yeah. No, we're playing the monster. I was just talking about the consistency pieces first. Because we need at least 8 consistency pieces to be able to get things going to get to Ashlyn. But yeah, we are definitely playing him, and we're also playing Gandora. I was just talking about how to get to Ashland U1000 consistently while also getting our play set up. But yeah, we are playing these guys. In fact, I'd probably play... If we're going to do Dodo Combo 2, we need 2 DMs. One Gandora's fine. You could play 2, but I think 1's fine. Music's still not too loud? Everything's good? Oh no, you're good. Don't worry about it, Bulby. You're good. It's just because I overanalyze things, so I could be talking about a lot about one thing while having add-ons like, you know, the Dark Magician in the back of my head, like, oh, we're gonna add this, so there's no reason to mention it yet. But yeah, that's on me. I should clear that up earlier. I should have cleared that up earlier. But let's see. We got these guys. From the Shining Sark engine, if we're gonna do Dodo Combo 2, we do need a turn silence. And I know it's a controversial card, but it is actually pretty useful in more than one way in Ritual DM. It helps us initiate Dodo Combo 2, and it also helps us use one Brick Imp as a tribute. They're not bricks anymore, but you know. It helps us use one Brick Imp as a tribute, and then initiate Inception from the Grave to tribute the extra one we would have special summoned to bring out the third Imp and get us another search. So it's like, Turn Silence is a lot more versatile than we think, and definitely a lot more than I've gone through in videos, because there's a lot of times where there's a lot of combos and other ways of using cards in like videos I show you guys than I show you guys. It's just because there's so much to go through and editing takes a long time, so I don't always go through everything. But yeah, in short, Turn Silence is a way better card than you would think, but it is still kind of a brick. I do understand, but so that's why it's very important to have the minimum 8 up here to get things started. Because if we have these guys out, this card becomes very, very useful. Like, at worst, it's a negate. You know? At best, it helps us combo and search for our rituals. So, yeah, I would say if we're gonna do Dodo Combo 2 in this deck with the BLS, we're probably gonna use one Turn Silence. And for now, we'll put in Silent Magician 0. If you guys don't remember, this is really only necessary until we get Dark Magician of Destruction. Because if you guys recall Dodo Combo 2, it was kind of like a 3-card combo. Dark Magician of Destruction turns it into a 2, and I want to say sometimes even a 1-card combo, depending on what you drew. But if we don't get all 3 pieces, almost any 2 cards would let us set up a Dragoon or Dark Magician the Dragonite, your choice. Most people would go for Dragoon, but I typically go for Dragonite, but I'm just weird like that, you know? Anyway, it would let us go for a Dragoon or Dragonite and a setup for Dark Burning Magic. And in order to pull that off right now, we do need a Silent Magician 0. I have gone over it in a previous video, not the most recent one, but the one where I showed Dodo Combo 2. So yeah, for now, I do think we'll try Silent Magician 0, in case if we can't get the BLS play going, or Ritual Dark Magician Combo 2, we could fall back to Dark Burning Magic with a Dragoon, plus a Dragonite. As for Shining Sark, I think those are all the cards we're going to use. You know, Summon Skull, not great. Swordsman 0 fills the same role Silent Magician 0 does, but not as well, so I don't think we need it. Marshmelon, don't need it. Ties That Bind, in some ritual builds, it could be very useful, actually. I didn't explore it too much, but you could do some nutty things with it. I know it like locks us out of the extra deck for the rest of the turn, but we don't go into the extra deck too much. So like in Ritual Dark Magician, so this, I know this is gonna sound dumb, and it is, but it was actually really fun. You could set up the Ritual Dark Magician lock plus Slifer with Ties That Bind. Yo, Royal Game say mine would be better if we had another level 4 besides the 3 we have. Yeah, that is also true. Ties That Bind, like I said, in another variant where Ritual Dark Magician is more Shining Stark heavy, it could be useful. We could do some pretty crazy, very cool things, very fun things, but in my opinion, right now, without Dark Magician of Destruction, and honestly, we would need a little bit more Shining Stark support too, in my opinion, before we seriously start going into Ties That Bind. At least for our version. But yeah. In short, don't need it right now, but we could use it later. Mirror Force, I don't have to tell you guys, like, it's a trap card. It's okay. We don't need it. I don't even know if, like, Shining Stark decks use it, you know? Same for this thing. Like, it's okay. It could help us shorten Dodo Combo 2, so we don't need an extra card. So this could be our trigger instead of Eternal Soul when we inevitably blow up our Gadget Trio in the combo to do our ritual searches. So, oddly enough, we could use this card more than this card, but... Excuse me. But, it's still not great. We're adding more bricks than we need, again. And once we have ritual content finally coming back... yeah, I'm trying. I did play online, and I did okay at first, and then I got bodied, dude. It was embarrassing, man. I don't know what the new cards do. So I just have to like keep stopping and just hoping and praying that they don't do something I don't expect, which they always did, because I didn't read. I don't know those cards. I don't know what the new decks do, you know? But, yeah. For Shining Stark, I feel like this is all we're going to use for now. This has potential, but not too much, you know? Like, whatever. It helps us not need Eternal Soul, but if we have it, we have it. If we don't, we don't. We can do other plays if we don't have it, so it's fine. So for Shining Stark, I'd say that's all we're doing. Again, we could mess with these ratios later. Right now, we're just getting like a basis of the deck. Okay, we did talk about BLS, and we're making it around BLS, so Dogma monster, that sends for Herald. Dogma, huh? I could check it out. First, let me add the BLS stuff, since that's what we're aiming for right now. Okay, so we're gonna add this guy. There are a lot of ways we could use the field spell. Other people have made videos on it as well. But what's kind of funny is Gateway to Chaos helps us spam Black Chaos Max even more than we should. It's crazy, dude. Because we'll get to it later. But yeah, Gateway to Chaos works with Black Chaos Max really, really well in a way you're not thinking, but also in the way you're thinking. That other video that someone made. We'll add a Chaos Form, but I don't know if it's going to stick around. And lastly, just so I don't forget, we'll use a Terraforming, since we're going to be using Gateway as well as Salvation. Okay, Dogma. Okay, you said Dogma, level 8. Let's check this out. Chaplain? Chaplain? Is that the guy? Thanks, guys. Yeah, I will need the good luck. I will need it, because I don't know what the current meta is, dude. It scares me, dude. I got bodied. I'm so scared. Miasma? Oh, hell yeah, we're using Miasma, dude. Miasma's so good. Okay, So, a monster special summon this card, a special summon. You can make each player send one monster from their extra deck to the grave. Oh, shoot, okay. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target Dogmatica except at its... Okay, this guy's decent. I don't know if we'll use it, but I like it. Yeah, oh man, dude, just by looking at this card, I'm already thinking about a bunch of plays. It does require us to go into the extra deck if we go first, which, you know, easy, but... Yeah, we're already doing that anyway. Yeah, it's good. I don't know if we'll use it in this deck right now, since I already had kind of an idea of what I want to try doing today, but this is something I'll consider in the future, because that is pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so for the BLS stuff, this is all I'm comfortable with using right now. It's kind of all we need. I do wish we had more field searchers. I know we've got set rotation and stuff, but we'll see. Because I don't want to crowd the deck too much. To be fair, though, we could probably turn this into a 60-card deck just to hide the bricks from drawing them. Okay. So next up, I'm debating or not if we want to try a variant with the imps or not, because I mean, they are pretty, like, I've already shown you guys, they've got a lot of, they work really well with just Dark Magician in general. But, you know what, let's add the Chaos Ritual Monster first. Monsters, bleh. So, gotta run this guy, gotta run this guy. We'll do 3 for now, but I might drop them to 2. I mean, I've even run 1 before, and it was pretty good. We could run Blue Chaos Max, but we don't need it. Yeah, we don't need it. It's cool. It is easier to summon into, and is a good backup card, but I don't know, maybe in like Genesis format, but not in TCG, you know? Okay. Yeah, the deck's already more than halfway through, and yeah, this is gonna be a tight fit. Well, we haven't even got to the Dark Magician stuff yet. Well, you know what? Let's add the imps. Yeah, so we definitely need this guy. This guy. Bookstone is just like, it's so weird, dude. Like, sometimes it's really good, and then the other times it just might as well not exist. Like, I would use it if, I don't know, dude. Like, in the future it might be good, because let me add the imps first and then I'll explain why. So, with Dark Magician, you could summon Rod, search for Chaos Form, which most of the time I wouldn't recommend playing it, but, you know, let's just say you do. Summon Rod, search for Chaos Form, and then after that, these 2 card effects get active in your hand, and you could choose to either basically go into any of these guys. I mean, technically you could go into BLS as well, but you'd be summoning without his field wiping effect, so I wouldn't exactly call it worth it. You could also go into Blue Chaos Max if you decide to play it. I mean, Frank Gutty says, long time since last streaming. Yes, it has been a while. Forgot how to play Dark Magician. You're in luck, my friend. My most recent video link in the description. Goes over how to play over Ritual Dark Magician, like in the basics. So might want to check that one out. Okay, so yeah, Bookstone. I mean, if you're just playing my voice different, I am like further from the mic, I think. Maybe there's like something in the settings or something. I also did lower the quality of the stream so it could stream faster. But I don't know what I sound like, honestly. Of the stream so it could stream faster. But I don't know what I sound like, honestly. Alright, just took a listen. Yeah, it is different. I don't know. It could be like because I lowered the quality. Or maybe also because I'm like freestyling more, you know? Because the videos are, while not exactly scripted, I do have an outline and I know what I'm going to do. So it's like, my usual videos are more planned, where this is way more spontaneous. And I probably have ADHD or something, so I'm way more off the rails and I'm not as focused enough. So if my voice is different, that's probably part of the reason. But, yeah, so for the imps, for right now, we'll put Bookstone in. It lets us get more searches, more bodies on board if we want, if we need, but I don't know. We'll take him out later if we don't need him. Now let's get to the actual Dark Magician stuff. We don't have very much deck space, so we're probably gonna end up the goat. Thanks, guy. I don't know if great. Magic Karibo, 3 Magic Karibos. Oh shit, that'd be crazy, bro. Dark Magician goat. Yeah. I don't know, dude. To me, I feel like Loza and Machi, and probably now Maddie, like Maddie? I think his name's Maddie. I don't know. But yeah, those guys are really good, man. They know what they're doing. Me, I'm just a guy that likes messing around with Ritual Dark Magician, you know? Like, I wouldn't consider myself a pro or anything. I just really like Ritual Dark Magician, and I want to try to make this deck work. Yeah, it's like, I know I could probably play other better variants or whatever, but like, my first deck ever was Yugi Evolution, the starter deck. And that was BLS Ritual Dark Magician. Well, not Dark Magician deck, but, you know, it was Yugi's Ritual deck. So, since that was my first deck, I've always loved Rituals and Dark Magician. So, when this deck got announced, it's like if a dream came true I didn't even know I had, you know? So, and then, yeah, they announced him alongside him, if I remember correctly, in Japan. And since I already knew about the imps, like, the Dodo combo just came into my brain, and I'm like, alright, I have to make this work. I need to dedicate my Yu-Gi-Oh! Life, quotations here, into making Ritual Dark Magician work. Or at least having as much fun with it as I can, which, yeah, I feel like it's been pretty successful up to this point. But, like I said, I haven't played in a while. I don't know what new archetypes do, so I got bodied hard the last few times I played. I did get some games in, I did win a few times, but I lost way more than I won. Inspired you to make your own Ritual DM deck? Thanks, man. That's awesome. Yeah, hopefully you do really well too, you know? Yeah, okay, now let's organize these guys. Now, the actual Dark Magician stuff. So, another thing I've had running in my brain. Ever since this BLS came out, I wish they would give us more Chaos Rituals. I know, dude. I know. It feels like they just backtrack on us, dude. Because, like, make sure you like all the stream. Yeah, please, like the stream. I've only got 1 like, bro. What the hell? Now I got 2, because that was me. No, it's cool. Good. You don't have to do that, but it's just, man. But yeah, anyway, going back to BLS. Yeah, when this guy got announced, instead we went from Dragoon Turbo into Dragoon Turbo. Very true, man. Very true. Which, hey, you know, Dragoon's good. But yeah, we could use more support in the ritual department. Because, like, you know, we got this guy announced alongside this guy. And they do have synergy together. We know that. That's cool. But then we got BLS. No, we got IOC first, right? Before BLS? But yeah, we got IOC. And sure, you could do some like semi-loop combos with Magician of Chaos and IOC. But IOC, a Ritual Dark Magician card that searches searches Dark Magician monsters, can't search the card that it would combo with. Like, that's insane, dude. Like, it's like if they backtracked, you know? Like, I don't know. It's like if they did it on purpose, because I inspired you to never surrender when someone says it's not possible to play Sarcophagus with DM. You can't play both. I know, man. It's like Team Sam said you can't play both, and then people just took it as word, you know? And I'm like, nah, man. We can make this work. I know it. And now it feels like that's the default for at least like semi-pure DMs, you know? But yeah, it's like we got a new Ritual Dark Magician card after this guy. And he can't even search him. Yeah, I know. It's just so backwards, dude. Like, and I know it can't search rituals so that it can't search itself. But it could have just said it can't search itself, you know? Like, that's the way a bunch of other cards are worded. Why couldn't this guy be worded that way? Like, it just brings so many problems that it didn't need to exist, you know? And then I know now we can technically search for him with Dark Magician of Destruction if you really, really, really want to. You could search for souls, dump DM or DMG or whatever, special summon either of them, go into Dark Magician of Destruction, and then Dark Magician of Destruction searches Magician of Chaos. But is there a Discord for here? There is a Dark Magician Discord. I do not own it, but I am in it. I don't have the link. If one of you guys in the chat could send the link, because I'm like a boomer when it comes to a lot of regular things that most people do online, you know? Like, I suck at Discord, I suck at streaming. I don't know what I'm doing, but in short, yeah, there is a Discord for you to join. I just don't have the link, and it's not mine, but I am a part of it. But, yeah, just this whole thing with IOC. Amazing card, very happy we got it, but I was extremely disappointed that it can't search the one other Ritual Dark Magician card it could combo with, you know? Yeah, and then some time passed, and we got BLS. And for the people that don't know, BLS, his name is Chaos Soldier in Japan. So that's why he could be searched with Chaos form, and that's why Chaos Ritual stuff works on him. So then BLS got released. This guy right here. And then they made it where his best effect can't be used unless he's ritual summoned with a normal monster. So once again, they backtracked because, like, we could cheat out that BLS with this Magician of Chaos. But in doing so, we get punished, and we can't use the board wipe effect. And it's not like if it'd be too good or anything. Like, you know, other decks do crazy stuff like that too. You know? Like, they do crazier stuff easier than it would be for us to do that. So, yeah. It's like if Konami backtracks every time we do get something that could work in our favor in terms of rituals, you know? Like, it's just, if this was able to search for this, and if this was able to summon this without losing its effect, like, no, and then that's the other thing, Lot. Like, okay, so Lot B is asking if Konami was thinking that IOC and Magician of Chaos loop would be too good. Here's the thing. If this guy was able to search for this guy, and you use him to summon him, and then you use his board effect to special summon him back to get a negate, the loop ends there. It will not loop anymore, because his effect only works if he's destroyed after he was ritual summoned. So it will not work if he's special summoned from anywhere else. So even that loop, you wouldn't really get a loop. You would only do each thing once. So I don't think that's why they did that. I just think they don't want us to play ritual. They probably have a different mind. They have a different thing in mind. Because yeah, there's just no reason that this guy shouldn't be able to search this guy. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like I said, it feels like they did this intentionally, probably. Almost certainly. But then, everything after that, they walked it back. And, I don't know, it's just... It's very disappointing, because here we have Magician of Chaos could have been our new just Dark Magician, you know? And we'd still have a reason to play the vanilla, but, I mean... It's a vanilla. This guy actually has an effect, you know? And it's decent. Like, Magician of Chaos with Eternal Soul. I don't know if you guys know this, but if Eternal Soul is already face up, and you use his effect to pop something, because he's unaffected, his effect to pop is also unaffected. That means the opponent cannot negate it. Like, it could have gave us a non-negatable destruction effect every time a spell or trap is activated, you know? Once per turn, but you get what I'm saying. Like, it could have made Dark Magician a lot better if they just focused on the ritual aspect moving forward, but they just chose not to, you know? I don't know. Maybe they got something else they're thinking of, because, okay, my conspiracy theory here of Illusion of Chaos not being able to search for Magician of Chaos it's probably because they have another ritual Dark Magician card that they're going to release later that would be too good if they searched it. I'm hoping a Dark Magician Girl variant, because the the Dodo combo would actually be amazing if we had a level 6 ritual. Because if you recall, the Dodo combo ends with Inception in the hand and Talismandra on board. Talismandra is level 6. Inception is not once per turn, at least not the ritual summoning effect. So after doing the Dodo combo, we'd be able to ritual summon one more time for free, essentially. As long as the ritual was level 6 or lower. So yeah, having something that we can search with this guy as well, to add an extra ritual body to our board that helps our archetype, like, that would be really good, you know? So yeah, my conspiracy theory is they probably have another card they're designing and or waiting to release that's a ritual. Free Norito, extra 6. Actually, no Norito, because the imps do not let a special summon from the extra deck while they're on the board. Yeah, no. Sadly, no. No rank plays with the imps. Unless they use, like, that trap card, what's it called? Imperm or, like, Effect Veiler on it, which sometimes does happen. We're like, okay, sure, we'll link instead. That has happened, but by itself, no. We can't do, Exceed plays or link plays with the imps. Yeah, go indeed. Go indeed. So, yeah, in short, Konami started with something good, and now they're backtracking, and now it's up to us to make it work anyway, you know? Yeah, Synchro or Fusion for Blue Eyes and Ritual for DM would make sense. Although, I guess Fusion would be something they would both share, but yeah, I thought they were going in that route too. Or, I mean, some people... Technically, I guess we were going for Exceeds and they were going for Synchros, but... Yeah, you know, I would have just loved if we focused on Ritual more, you know? Of course I do. That's me, that's my preference. It's never been a secret or anything. But, yeah, essentially, what we have to do is jump through, like, 6 flaming hoops to get a basic combo going. But hey, if that's what we gotta do, that's what I'm willing to do, you know? Okay. Actually, let me lower the music a bit. Okay, there we go. 41 minutes ago. Preparation. Oh no, we're adding prep. We're just going archetype by archetype right now. And debating on how things would work, if they're worth running. You know, we are adding prep. Just like going over all the cards and, you know, just chilling, talking to you guys about the cards while we're messing with them. You know what? Yeah, we'll add prep now. I was going into Dark Magician, but I might forget. That has happened several times. Okay. The upcoming Miasma. Yeah. Yeah, no, dude. That's one of the reasons I love Miasma. It helps us get into Black Chaos Max faster, but isn't Miasma out already? I'm not sure. Just because I saw that we could add it in TCG and play it in TCG in Why Go Omega. But yeah, I think... I don't know. Is Miasma out? Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, awesome. Okay, so... For Ritual Dark Magician, I know Souls is an amazing card, but I've been playing with only one, and it's been doing pretty good. Although maybe I'll play more now, but we'll stick with one, and I've also only been playing one rod. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. Most of the time, it feels like we don't even need to run a vanilla DM. But, I mean, we'll throw him in. He can be used. You know what? No. There are times where we do use him. So, yeah, it's just, if we went full Magician of Chaos, he wouldn't be necessary. But I, oddly enough, do like the ratio of just playing one. Because I played Genesis with a friend like a week or two ago. And, you know, I was trying to make Black Chaos Max work. And for those of you that don't know, Black Chaos Max is worth 100 points in Genesis. So that means there's a lot of other cards we cannot play, including Preparation of Rites. And even with those limitations, I was still able to get out Black Chaos Max consistently. Like, yeah, and if I could do that, if we could do that in Genesis, having Miasma in the TCG is going to be insane, you know? Doesn't Souls work really well with the Link 2 for searching rituals? That is true. But keep in mind, we are playing 3 preps and 3 IOCs for right now. So it's like if we're playing 7 Souls. And yeah, I know he could also search Rod, but we're going to be summoning Trio most of the time instead, you know? So yeah, we could play more than 1 Souls. I'm not against it. In fact, I might be doing it, but we'll mess with the ratios later. For right now, we're just trying to get the playstyle figured out. And then if something needs more of to be more consistent or less of, then we can mess with the ratios, because this is not like the final be-all and end-all of whatever this deck ends up being. This is just a starting point, since I haven't played in a very long time. We're setting like a base point, and from there we could work off of it and make any changes that we need to, you know? Okay. Dark Magician Girl we don't have to play, but if we're playing the Shining Sark and we're gonna be doing Dodo Combo 2, we do need a Dark Magician Girl to go into the 2 level 9s. Because yeah, well, I'll show you guys later. For Dark Magician monsters, that's essentially it. Because, you know, we already got our Ritual Boys. We got Boy and Girl, Rod and Souls. We don't really use Chronicle. Although, I do see potential in Chronicle Sorceress. Just because of Miasma. Because Miasma is out. That card was announced after the DM support and got released before it. I know, right? That's crazy. Yeah, it got announced, and yeah, it came out way faster than the Dark Magician support did. That's crazy. Yeah, I might be wrong, but it might be because, like, didn't the DM support get released in, like, a special side set that we normally don't get? Definitely post a build with your Genesis build. Oh, yeah, no, that... I am planning on it, but I did put up a post... What is it called? What do you call it? When you vote for it? Let me see. Hold on. Poll. Yeah, I did put a poll up. If you guys wanted the next thing to be about TCG or Genesis, and TCG won. So we're going to be doing TCG stuff first, and then we'll get to Genesis. Yeah, Tactical Trial Pack. Yeah. Yeah, that's what the Dark Magician stuff came in. But anyway, going back to Chronicle Sorceress. Yeah. I actually really like this card for Ritual Dark Magician. Yes, it does take our normal summon, but the thing is, we're rarely ever going to miss her effect. So we got to get a dump from any kind of a Dark Magician card, right? Yeah, any Dark Magician card, we could dump it. And then it's like, yeah, but then we don't get a search. But the thing is, no, because we have Miasma now. So we get a dump and then a search with Rod afterwards, because Miasma will let us summon Rod after. Or vice versa, we could summon Rod first and then summon her with Miasma if we have her. So, like, personally, I do think Chronicle Sorceress has potential in Ritual Dark Magician in the future. If anything, we could probably start using it now, but, you know, whenever it comes out, because it's also going to come out in the same set. Am I in the Loza server? Loza has a server? Because, like, is the Dark Magician server isn't Loza's, right? Or are you talking about, like, a different server entirely? Yeah, Alt Circle. Yeah, actually, hold on. I forgot to post this stream in the server. Hold on. Actually, my Discord's not opening for some reason, so never mind. Can one of you guys post my live stream to the server? Because, yeah, my Discord's not working. I don't know why. But anyway. Yeah, once Chronicle Sorceress comes out, I do think we'll be using her in Ritual Dark Magician at least, because we have Miasma. And on that topic, we probably will bump up Souls more, just to make it so that her effect goes off more often. And, yeah, sure, we do have IOC, like I said earlier, to search for Souls, but the thing is, now we actually will want to get both Rod and something else other than Souls. So yeah, I probably will bump up Souls more. Maybe Rod too, but yeah, you get the gist. Yeah, as for monsters, we could work on the ratios, but I think these are the only ones we're gonna play for Dark Magician. Timaeus is alright, I guess, you know? For Ritual DM, he could work, but I think we're better off without him for now. I know this is funky, but Bond is necessary for Ritual DM 2, Ritual Dark Magician Combo 2. It might get bricky, but like I said, we might go for 60 cards or 50 to hide the bricks. Let me see here. Do that, and I actually do like side decking Dark Burning and Magic. And if we have room, even Twin Burst, because a lot of people forget this card can make Dark Magician way beefier than you think. Because we're playing Dark Magician Girl and 2 to 3 apprentices. Dark Magician could gain 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, 8,000 attack, and if you have Isol, he's also unaffected by everything. So, like, yeah, if he's gaining, like, 8,000, he's, like, at least 8,500, and unaffected by everything. I know that's rarely ever going to happen, but whenever the opponent has, like, a Towers out, and we can't banish it with Circle, or destroy it with Magician of Chaos, like, I know it's a niche play, but it has come up. I haven't done it in a very long time, I know, but, yeah. What's the current card in the extra deck? Oh, the current card is Ashlyn. Ashlyn U1000. Essentially, it can use any of our rituals to search for BLS, or use BLS to search for any of our other rituals. So, no discard or anything either required, so not bad, you know? As long as you have a way to summon him, it could work really, really well with Ritual Dark Magician. But yeah, going through these, so oddly enough, I'm liking Sage's Stone again too. It's essentially a reverse spawn, but nah, we don't need it right now. But I do think we might use it in the future with Ritual DM. I know it's weird, it's funky, but that's what Ritual DM is, dude. We are weird and funky decks. You know, we got weird and funky decks here. Let me do something real quick. Okay. I'm also liking Inheritance because Ritual Dodo Combo 2 sends a lot of spells to our grave, so this card is usually live when we do it, and it is a pretty consistent combo, especially when we get Dark Magician of Destruction. So I do think we will be using Inheritance in the future. I know we have Soul Servant, and obviously we're going to max that out, but Inheritance is, I think it's very underrated. Expanded, it could also work, but you have to have a very specific build for this to work, but it can work. I also did go over how Illusion Magic could be used in Ritual Dark Magician. If you're playing enough ways to dump Magician of Chaos, you know, Souls, IOC to search for Souls, Chronicle Sorceress, Illusion Magic could actually search for Magician of Chaos if you have him in the grave, since he changes to Dark Magician. So you could get him and the vanilla at the same time. So the vanilla could be like the tribute fodder if you want to summon with Chaos Form or whatever. Like, I'm just saying, it's not as bad in Ritual Dark Magician as it is in regular Dark Magician decks, because we get to search for the vanilla and the ritual in most cases. I have tested it. It is live most of the time. It does let us get Magician of Chaos most of the time. But the problem is there's already a bunch of other ways to get him. Like I said, I run one and I get him almost all the time. So yeah, we don't need it, but maybe it's possible in the future to use it. I don't know. Secrets. Okay, so this is what I wanted to get to, what I wanted to talk to you guys about. When Blackluster Soldier got announced, and you know, we saw that he doesn't, his effect gets neutered whenever you summon him with Magician of Chaos. I'm like, wow, that sucks ass. That sucks. Yeah, it's bad. It's not good. But something we do have, thanks to Secret of Dark Magic being a quick play, a lot of people forget his other effects. The opponent cannot activate cards or effects, nothing, during the battle phase. They can't activate anything. So, if you have a DM on board or something, right? In your hand, whatever, you could go to your battle phase, Secrets. They probably think you're going to ritual summon something else or fuse or whatever. If they do not negate this, BLS hits the field during the battle phase. After he's summoned, they cannot respond. His effect does not let them activate anything. Then, just attack and field wipe him. You know? Like, that, it's very tricky. You know? Like, you could be in a losing position, but if they don't negate secrets during the battle phase, you could turn everything around in one move. Like, I know we're building this variant right now with the imps and everything. Miracle Raven here. Miracle Raven is possible. Miracle Raven can work. But the issue I have with Miracle Raven, let's get to it real quick so we can look at it. Okay, so this card, he could ritual summon himself. That's cool. That's awesome. This card is okay. The unaffected effect's pretty cool, but I mean, when are we gonna use that, right? If you ritual summon exactly one ritual monster with card effects, this guy could be the whole tribute. Then he could search for something. That's cool, but here's my issues with Miracle Raven. It has potential. We could use it in the future, but my issue is, yes, he can ritual summon himself, but you only get the search effect if you can already ritual summon. You need to have something to tribute him to get his search. So if you already are able to ritual summon, why do you need to search? Like, I know there's instances where that could work. Like if you use Chaos Form, use him as tribute, ritual summon Magician of Chaos, search for Magician of Black Chaos Max. But that is a 3-card combo. And you don't even have a trigger after you do that. Meanwhile, with the imps, you only need 2 cards and a discard, and it puts you in the same position. You know, like, I don't know. Miracle Raven, like I said, it could work, but I don't like... Yeah, you could ritual summon him using another copy of him, but then he might as well just be a prep in that case, you know? Like, if he was able to just, like, ritual summon something else instead of himself, and everything else was the same, it'd be an amazing card. You know, like a ritual spell that searches after it's used, and it's treated as its own tribute, like, as the tribute for the thing you're ritual summoning. That'd be amazing. But, and not only that, you also need a... Okay, so I said... I was wrong, actually. This guy is worse than I was saying. Because, like I said, you need 3 cards. No, actually, no. Never mind. I thought the effect was only if he's on board. Let me see. Yeah, like, so if this card is used as tribute, yeah, okay, never mind. I think I misread it. But still, like, you need 3 specific cards to put you in the same place where 2 specific cards would get you. You know, and then the thing I don't like, too, is that you need Chaos Form. Like, I don't even like playing Chaos Form most of the time, you know? Yeah, let me see. Why is Rod still... Yeah, I know. I'm kind of with you there. Although, in normal Dark Magician, I could see Rod not being as good. But in Ritual Dark Magician, I still like using Rod. 1, because if you are using Chaos Form, you can search for this, which turns these imps live. And then you can also search for Soul Servant, which can search for her, which can set you off and do your crazy ritual combos. What's the card that searches him? Wait, hold on. If you use him to ritual summon BLS with Dark Magician, you get to search, what could be a good follow-up after BLS wipes board. If you're not getting good game, maybe. If you're not getting game, maybe. That is possible. Like I said, it is Miracle Raven has potential, but as things are right now, without Dark Magician of Destruction, I always have to preface that, because the world changes when Dark Magician of Destruction comes out, you know? But right now, it's like it's either a Miracle Raven or the Imps, because if you play both, they brick with each other. I thought they worked together, but I was wrong. Because if you draw the Imps, any of most of the Imps and him, you kind of brick. You know, so it's either Miracle Raven or the Imps, and in my opinion, the Imps are better than Miracle Raven in Ritual Dark Magician. Since the Imps get you the Ritual Search, they take care of the cost for tributing, and then they search for the Ritual Monster after the fact, you know? Like, it does almost the same thing as Miracle Raven, but with less cards. So, as of right now, I do prefer the Imps over Miracle Raven, and playing both, they could brick with each other, kind of a thing. What's the card that searches him? Okay, Royal Games, you're asking what's the card that searches him. Are you asking what's the card that searches for Miracle Raven? If that's the case, this is the card you're asking about. So, yes, this card is also good. It takes care of having the cost to Ritual Summon Ritual Raven to begin with. Yeah, it searches him, and then puts a token on board so you contribute that token to summon Miracle Raven. But then you still have to attribute that Miracle Raven, you know? So, yeah, like I said, it's good. I just don't like that we need 3 specific cards to make Miracle Raven work, you know? But, yeah, anyway, back to Dark Magician. Let's see. 3 of these, 1 of those. Okay, so Circle? Circle is actually way better in Dark Magician than in regular Dark Magician. Because if Magician of Chaos is your Dark Magician, you get a banish and a pop every time you summon him. Like that could snowball really quickly, guys. And not to mention, Magician of Chaos is a soft once per turn. So you could actually get a banish, pop, and another pop if you have another trigger for him after you bring him back. Dodo moment. Yeah, Dodo moment indeed. Dodo moment indeed. Yeah. What's up, Loza? How you doing, buddy? But yeah, Circle... I know we had that recent top in Japan where the guy was running 3 circles. I'm decent too, you know? Just felt like I've been wanting to live stream for a while, so... I'm glad I finally got on it, you know? Just had to mess with a lot of settings and stuff, because I have no idea what I'm doing, dude. Like, I barely have a... Like, look, this took me all day yesterday to figure out. This right here. Let me see if it shows up on the screen. I don't know. It's not... Ah, yeah, see? Like, that took me all day yesterday to get ready for today. And this is like, you know, for whenever I have to go to the bathroom or whatever. Like, yeah. It's not that I don't want to stream, guys. It's not that I don't want to make videos. It's a combination of I suck ass with a lot of, like, new programs, and I'm really busy with other projects and stuff, you know? And I'm also very, very broke. I need money, so I need to work and stuff. So, yeah, it's not that I don't want to do YouTube. I got a bunch of stuff I want to do, guys. It's just... I don't know how to make those things work to fit in my head. And I don't have as much time to do the fun stuff, you know? Like, if I wasn't broke, I'd be able to do... Yeah, dude, I'd be on here all day. Don't... Like, man, dude. Yeah, for real, man. Just... That's the dream, right? Yeah, and I did kind of have something like that for a while. Because, for those of you guys that don't know, my normal job has been writing. Like, you know, I write like comics and I was like another kind of content creator where not one of those, not one of those. I was I'd write like web comics and make games, and all that stuff was great. But then like the program, like you guys probably heard of Webtoons, right? Yeah, I used to work on there. But then they changed the way that they paid creators, and it cut the budget, not the budget, it cut all of our payments by more than half, dude. So I wasn't able to do that anymore. So yeah, oh man, dude, that was the life, man. But no, they made it where the way it used to work was Webtoons used to pay you for the amount of views you got from their own pocket, and then you got paid by the ads, and then you got paid by Patreon, and then you got paid through there was like a fourth program, but they cut half of those programs out, and it was the ones that paid the most. So yeah, suddenly all of the writers and creators and the artists on Webtoons, if you weren't a big creator, your payday got more than cut in half, dude. Like, it sucked ass. It was really bad. Yeah, it was real bad. So, like, it got to the point where doing YouTube paid more per view. Like, yeah, and YouTube is like way easier to do, way faster. And like, the thing I don't like it is, you know, while I do love Yu-Gi-Oh, it's using someone else's project, someone else's thing, you know? Where, well, I still love Yu-Gi-Oh! And I would still love to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, I would mainly want to focus on my own stuff, you know? But, yeah, maybe one day we'll get to that again. But, yeah, anyway, back to Circle. Because my brain's all over the place all the time. Circle gives you way more advantage in Ritual Dark Magician. You get about $4 per 1,000 views. Oh, Loza, buddy? That's more than me, man. I get like $2 for every 1,000 views here. Yeah, and I don't get that many, so... Yeah, I need 1 million views a month. Yeah, for me, I'd need twice of that, because, yeah, I get paid only like $2 every 1,000 views here. Not much, you know? Most of the money's from the memberships and, like, Patreons and the people that still stuck around for my last projects. Yeah. But, Circle, I feel like once, Dark Magician of Destruction comes out, or even now, I don't know, I kind of want to play more Circles. I just wish we had more, like, search targets, because, like, you know, the thing holding Circle back is that it doesn't search monsters, dude. Like, I know we could add vanilla, but we're adding a vanilla. Like, let us add IOC. Let us add Rod. Let us add Magician Souls. Like, damn, bro. Like, Circle could have just actually been a really, really good card if it just let us add monsters, too. But, yeah. In Ritual DM, yeah, I could see us playing more and, you know... Still trying to get paid on here? Yeah, dude, for real. Yeah, I got lucky, dude, with YouTube on Yu-Gi-Oh! I got real lucky. Because if you guys recall, the Ritual Dark Magician combo video, that was my first, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. And I got, like, halfway to getting monetized off that first video. Like, I got really lucky, man. It's all thanks to you guys, so... Thanks a bunch, because, yeah, like, even though I don't make much on here at all... Free money's free money to be doing stuff you like, you know? I love it. I accept it. Meroka Raven sounds like a worse version of Low. That was a banger vid. Yeah, dude, that video took me like a week to edit. But yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it. It was my first video, and it got me... Well, my first Yu-Gi-Oh! Video, and it got me to like halfway, so... No, yeah, for real. Yeah. It did put me on the map, like, and again, it was my first Yu-Gi-Oh! Video, dude. I got so lucky. And okay, since Loza's here, I gotta say this. I gotta tell this. So, before I made the video, I was talking to my other friends that played Yu-Gi-Oh! And they know, everybody watched Team Samurai and other Yu-Gi tubers. And I told them, nah, dude, there's this YouTuber called Loza. And I'm not kidding, Loza. I'm serious. Like, Loza was my favorite Yu-Gi tuber before all of this. Before all of this. I was like, it'd be awesome if Loza watches the video and like wants to react on it or something, right? And yeah, first video, Loza messaged me like, hey, is it cool? I'm like, oh shit, dude, I was just joking about that and it actually happened. Yeah, man, you guys could not believe the hype and excitement I got when Loza messaged me after that. It was insane. Buff Lord Raiden, I played your deck for the first time ever yesterday and brought the person I played into your chat. Oh yeah? Awesome. Which deck was it? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. My last deck profiles they're not very good anymore. They don't work nowadays so much. Bro, I used to have beef with everyone. Oh, who, Loza? Loza had beef with everyone? Let me see. Alright, yeah, sorry guys, just catching up on chat. Oh, man. So, no, yeah, Circle, for right now, we'll leave it at 1. No, yeah, I do remember Loza... I do remember Loza posting a bunch of videos of him like arguing and stuff or making statements and stuff. It was great. It was great. But no, what made me like Loza, dude, like I was already watching Loza, but the reason that made me go like, oh, this guy knows his shit, is because if you guys recall, before we had Artemis, we had another card. But anyway, what got me to know that Loza was good was Artemis. Because I was playing Artemis, and everyone making Dark Magician decks on YouTube, nobody used Artemis. I'm like, why would you not use Artemis, dude? You get it. Summon Rod, get your search, put him in grave so you can use his tribute effect next turn, and you have the body right here. You have the body right here to tribute to add him back to your hand, but nobody was doing it. And then I saw Loza post a video about it. I'm like, alright, I knew I liked this guy, dude. He knows. He knows. But yeah, before Artemis, all we had was Ventrilla Duo. That's what I think it is. Ventrilla Duo. Yeah, I was doing that with this card because Artemis didn't exist at the time. And it's essentially, it's the same purpose, but it's just the worst version. Because we could only link summon during main phase 2. Hey puppy, how you doing? How you doing, puppies? Yeah, my dogs are right here. Sorry guys, hold up. How you guys doing? Yep, happy to see you too. Okay, but yeah. Before Artemis, I was using this card for the same purpose, but it was just worse because we could only use it going second. But, yeah, so then Artemis came out and... I already told you guys what happened, but... Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So... back to Dark Magician stuff, because I haven't even added the field or the Eternal Soul. Yoink. Yoink. Okay, we have some more space here, but something's off. Because like I said, I made like a weird deck yesterday, and it seemed consistent. Like, it was consistent, but something's missing. I'm trying to build it from memory here. Maybe if I organize it. Alright, see you next time, Lobby. See ya. Okay, let me see. Oh, we're at 44. It's not that we have space, we went over. Yep. Whatever. Okay, let's see. Still feels like something's missing. Well. Okay, Dodo Combo 2 requires... what's that card? What's that card? Aggregator. Yeah, we're gonna need this guy. And we're gonna need... the version of the deck you played was with Nadir Servant. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you know, for the time they were fine. Like I said, I used to get some minor, like, tournament tops with them. So, yeah, they're pretty good. I hope it did you well, you know? Aggregator. We also need Herald. Maybe missing Timaeus. I don't really use Timaeus. Pretty bricky, you know? We already got enough bricks in here. What else? What else? What else? I know there's a lot of extra deck cards we could use, but I'm specifically thinking about Dodo Combo 2. The cards that are used there. Oh yeah. Wee Witch, because we actually have an upgraded version that uses Wee Witch. Well, I guess the original used Wee Witch, but we have a better way of using it than before. Let me see. Alright, so I'm just going to test play it real quick, just to see what's missing. I'm going to try to go through the combo and see what's missing. Ah, damn it. It's freezing up on me for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, well. Technical difficulty. I actually get to use the thing. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm not leaving. Just fixing the window because it crashed. I don't know why. Well, bad news. It crashed. Yep, and we didn't save, but don't worry. I'm pretty sure I remember... Oh, okay, some of it's saved. Some of it's saved, so that's good, that's good. Let me put it back. Okay, I'll start adding the other stuff. This time I won't, like, slow us down and just, talk about things. Need that screen too. Yeah, okay. I do remember the Dark Magician stuff we added, so. Okay, of course, the boy. Yes, puppy, I know you want pets. Let me give you head scratches. You like that? Yes, you puppy, you like that. Of course you like that. Okay, no, stop! No, sorry guys, my dog really, really wants pets. Let me see. Okay, and then girl. God, souls. Okay. So, then Herald, Aggregator, and I think where we left off. Oh yeah, no, Wee Witch. Yes, there are dogs, and they are very awesome. I love these dogs. Let me see here. Okay, now save, so if it crashes again. Oh no, don't worry. We will be putting the other common extra deck stuff in here. Right now, I'm just trying to put the cards we absolutely need for Dodo Combo 2. Because I feel like something's missing, but I don't know what it is, so we're going to try to go through it right now. Okay, so we don't have Dodo Combo 2, but we do have Dodo Combo 1. You guys want me to go through it, or try again for Dodo Combo 2? I'm just waiting for chat to respawn. Yes? Okay, so we'll do Dodo Combo 1. Okay. We have a couple of ways to it, actually. I guess we'll do the simple route. So, yes, dog, I know. I know, you're adorable, I know. Okay. I'm gonna activate Prep. Search for Chalice Slime. No, Shining Sark is in here, I think. Shining Sark is in here, right? But yeah, we already have the full-ass combo. We'll discard here. Go blap. Blap. No, we will be using Dragoon. We're just going through the main essential plays right now. Yeah, that's why the extra deck's mostly empty, because I just want to make sure I have all the cards I need to do the combos that I do most often. And then we'll add stuff like Dragoon and whatnot. And I know it sounds crazy, a Dark Magician deck that doesn't normally go into Dragoon, but that's because we normally drop this guy instead. But we can do both. We can do both. Yeah. Yeah, we got the combo and we still have it normal summoning. We'll pet back IoT since, yeah. We could have put, you know what, we probably should have put back Imp, but whatever. So, yeah, now we have... We're gonna drop Chaos Max on the opponent's draw phase, and we could either grab Circle or Soul Servant to grab something else, or... Yeah, we have a lot of options here. I'm gonna grab Circle. We could pop so we could go into our extra die, but there's no real reason to. Yeah, no, we don't gotta do any of that. It's fine. What do you know? Circle missed. What a surprise! But yeah, then just go to the end phase, and then on the opponent's draw phase, flip over Soul, pop, effect. And then here, there are actual reasons that you might want to summon him right after destroying him. But since it's just to show that we got the combo, I'm just going to go through it. Yep. And now they're locked out of monster effects for the rest of the turn, and we get to bring back Magician of Chaos with a Circle to get a Banish and a Pop at the same time. Yeah, there you guys go. We actually got it off, and we have a pretty good follow-up, too. When you take a bath and the soap falls, do you clean the floor, or does the soap get dirty? You know, both things can be true at once. As many things in life, the true answer is typically somewhere in the middle or both. So yeah, 1 out of 1. Pretty good. Let's see if we can do it again. Okay, we can Chaos Max on the opponent, but what if I want to do more? Okay, so would you guys rather Chaos Max or try to do something else? Yeah, because there's a few routes we could go here, but I want to see what you guys. I want to know what you guys want to see. I don't know if the chat's not loading. Yeah, no, Chaos Max is guaranteed. Yeah, because I won't do the Chaos Max play, but we could easily just go into secrets, get Dark Magician, search for stuff, set something up, and then tribute the Dark Magician with secrets, bring him out, pop. So, yeah, Chaos Max is guaranteed here. So we're going to try to do something else, but I don't know exactly what it'll be. Let me see. So that's a given. The best search here will probably be... you want to play Rituals on Master Duel, but no Chaos Max. Yeah. Dude, that's the exact reason I don't play Master Duel. Just because... Yeah, just because you just don't... We don't have Chaos Max. Like, I want to play Ritual Dark Magician, but there's no Black Chaos Max. But, to answer your question... You could probably do an IOC Magician of Chaos lock instead of Black Chaos Max, but it's not that great. You could probably also delve into a Blackluster Soldier. I mean, it is possible, you know? But yeah, search... Okay, someone here is saying go into stack for the draw. I don't know. I kind of want to go into Bond here. Oh, I don't have my extra deck. Yeah, we could have gone into like some crazy link plays, but okay, because no, I know you're saying, you know, we could stack Bond, but the thing is, I actually really like Salvation because we could actually link spam pretty good with these two cards. Like I said, I don't have the extra deck right now to show it, but we could go this, get Girl, then use the other search for here. It's time to fill out the extra. Yeah, I should be filling out the extra. What if we do both? Puppy, you need to calm down, buddy. You need to calm down, doggy. So yeah, normally we could spam out some links because after summoning her, like I said, I can't do it right now, but after summoning her, oh, actually, we could set up for a BLS play. Oh wait, no, can we? We would need a non-dark spellcaster. Code Talker. We could probably go into Code Talker. Personally, I don't use it, but I think you can. And then here. I mean, maybe you were right. Maybe we should have gone into Circle first. Hide how dark. Yeah. Yeah, the thing about Dark Burning Magic, I'm not playing the cards in the extra deck right now. Like I said, yeah, we'll get into that. That is part of Dodo Combo 2. where it gets us to the vanillas, so we get to actually use it. I probably could have done it here. Maybe not, actually. Well, if we had a Dark Magician of Destruction, we could have. Definitely. But since we didn't, we couldn't. Yeah, Burning Magic is not live. Yeah, You know what? I'm gonna go here just to be safe so we can go into here if we don't get something else we don't draw. Okay. Yeah, not great, but whatever. Yeah, oh, I guess we ended up going to Chaos Max the opponent anyway. Yeah, nothing crazy. We do have a good follow-up next turn, but... yeah, whatever. Not crazy. Nothing cool, but we do Chaos Max them and we could blow up their field next turn. And our Burning Magician Souls would be the second best now. Yeah. But yeah, at least we got a 2-for-2 Black Chaos Max lock. And yeah, we could start to do other nutty things. Yeah, we'll fill up the extra, but I'm trying to make sure we have what we need for Dodo Combo 2. Yeah, this hand is not great. Hey, puppy. I know, Doug. I know. We could Chaos Max lock again. There's a few ways to do it, actually. Just gonna mess around. I don't have an exact game plan, but this is how I figure stuff out, you know? Yeah, it gives us a Dodo Combo 1. But maybe there's something else I can do? Dark Magician of Destruction? Definitely, yes. Dude, that card makes everything so much better, man. Yeah, we could probably try it out. You know, we're just having fun here anyway, so yeah, we could probably try it out. But for right now... yeah, we'll do this just to be safe. Yeah, and we got Chaos Max with Magician of Chaos in rotation again. Yep, pretty good. Although I don't like that. We didn't quite brick last game, but we didn't Black Chaos Max, so... oh yeah, Soul Servant. Well, we, yeah, you're right, I should have grabbed Soul Servant. But... yeah, either way, we got Black Chaos Max. Again, sorry guys, I'm really rusty. Haven't played in a long time. Yeah, we got another Black Chaos Max lock. Okay, so now let's try some actual BLS stuff. We could Dodo Combo 1 again, I think, but... calm down. Don't bark. Don't bark. It's okay. It's okay, pup. Let me see. Triple Chaos Ritual? By triple, what do you mean? Like... Magician of Chaos, Blue Chaos Max, and BLS? Puppy, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. Calm down. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do a BLS play. Checking the chat real quick. Okay. Pre-prep? Oh yeah, dude, pre-prep has some... There's some good utilization with pre-prep as well. Yeah, we could do Miasma, but right now I'm trying to do I'm like misplaying on purpose just to try to pretend we don't have a different route that we do have. Just because I want to see if it's worth even playing BLS. What's the song? The song is... Let me get it. A Thespian May Crossdress by Nurture Nurture. But yeah, Nurture Nurture is the band. They play a lot of royalty-free music. They're pretty cool. I'd recommend you guys check them out. But, yeah, from here... Yeah, we can make Aggregator a few times. Like right now? Not exactly sure. I should have probably just grabbed Sark instead of Silence. Oh, 3 Illusion of Chaoses. Yeah, Master Duel. I mean, it might be worth it in regular too, but yeah. Like an engine? Yeah, I do have an engine to make Aggregator. In fact, that's what I was trying to draw into, but we're just not drawing the combo pieces. We're just getting other ways to Black Chaos Max instead right now. I don't want to discard this, because this card is going to make this live soon. And I don't want to start BLS, because that could grab us our... damn it. Something I don't mind discarding. No, you know what? I think I know what I'm going to do. This might be a mistake. This might be a mistake. No, it's not a one-card combo. There are Aggregator one-card combos. I think I made a video about it once. But it uses a lot of bricks that don't do anything else in the deck. So, because like the thing with these bricks, if you would consider them bricks, they have other uses other than that one combo. So that's why I don't mind putting these in. But yeah, there are one-card Aggregator combos. Let me see. Yeah, we'll do this. Dogmaticas. There is a Dogmatica variant I've thought about. It is pretty good. Which are the rituals? The Dogmatica rituals? Discard them for now. Yeah, no, there is some Dogmatica. There are definitely some Lowe's is back, boys. Wrong account. Yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, there definitely is potential in Dogmatica / Dark Magician Ritual. We could work on that too, but personally, I just want to try to working with Shining Sark. Like, you know, I'm a weeb that way, you know? I want to try to keep it as pure as possible. I know it's not optimal, but that's the way I like it. Wait, did I? Yeah, this one. Oh yeah, this line was actually really good. Yeah, I actually ended up liking this line a lot. I wasn't sure how it was going to work out, but... We could get rid of Gateway, but I kind of don't want to because I like having those spell counters. I'll show you guys why, if you don't already know. Instead, we're just going to go straight for Soul. We could put a Vanilla into rotation, I guess. Oh yeah, this was a really good line. This was way better than I expected. And we could summon again. I guess we could... I mean, we have two ways to Black Chaos Max our opponent right now, and we have this kind of rotation. You know what? Yeah, this is just so I could show you guys why I like having Gateway to Chaos, other than the searches it gets us. But yeah, check this out. So Black Chaos Max, right? Now we don't have to have him pop himself, and we can still use him. But yeah, check this out. This is freaking sick, dude. Oh, I don't have it in the extra deck. Damn it! Sorry, guys. Oh well, I'll just spoil it and tell you guys. Selene, the Link 3 Selene. The spell counters that she uses don't have to be on her. You can use the spell counters on Gateway to Chaos, and Gateway to Chaos gets spell counters every single time any monsters go to the graveyard from either side. So you could spam Selene like crazy, and you could keep spamming Black Chaos Max, dude. It's insane. Yeah, Gateway to Chaos, like I said, I don't mind having bricks if they have more than one utilization in the deck. But yeah, dude, Selene with Gateway to Chaos is insane, bro. And yes, Dynamondo is also essential. We'll also have him. But I'm just saying, Dynamondo could only use this effect once, which we will still be using it. But Selene will be able to do it once per turn, every turn, consistently, thanks to Gateway to Chaos. So Gateway to Chaos is going to get us a Ritual Monster Search, technically 2 Ritual Monster Searches off of Ashlyn, a Ritual Spell Search, and allow us to spam Black Chaos Max. But, yeah, let's see if we could get that going. Yeah, no, dude, it's so fun. It's so fun. I like doing it. Let's add Selene and also Dynamondo. And for those of you newer to the stream, we're not filling up the extra deck on purpose because we're trying to get just the essentials in first. Then we'll add the fusions and all the other stuff. Dragon Master Magia. So I know Magia is possible. We can use it. But honestly, it's kind of redundant. Like, because if you're able to bring out Magia, you could almost certainly bring out Black Chaos Max. And I would rather not my opponent be able to activate any monster effects than have 3 different negate types, you know? Like, it's a good card. You could use it. But it's more of just like cool factor, you know? But yeah, no, I could definitely see some people running it, you know? That Link Ritual support. This guy, right? Yeah, so you could have a peek at him. But yeah, dude, Gateway to Chaos, it was already good. People already made videos about it, but nobody's talked about, as far as I know, spamming Black Chaos Max with Selene using the counters from Gateway to Chaos. System freeze? Did it freeze for you, Loza? Oh, hold on. You might be watching it. Yeah, I get you. You were behind a bit, huh? Okay. Let's try this again. This time we have Selene. What else might we need? Yeah, so far we've been able to Black Chaos Max every game except one, which we didn't brick that game, but it wasn't worth playing out. Okay, we got Gateway to Chaos again. Let me see. We have full Dodo combo. Do you guys want me to do, Wait, who? Are you talking about Ashlyn? Soft once per turn? Have 2 ritual monsters, you can only use... No, Ashlyn is not a soft once per turn, if that's what you're talking about. Because you can only use each of the following, so no, it's not a soft once per turn. But yeah, so we got the full combo again, but I don't know if you guys... would you guys rather Dodo combo or try to do something with BLS? Because I don't know if I'll be able to do it. We might get a really bad board if we do BLS plays right now. Or maybe not. Hold on, I'm thinking. Okay, so in case if I screw this up, just know this hand is not a bad hand. We have full Dodo combo. We have Magician of Chaos, Chalice Slime, and Rod IOC, which gets us to Rod, which gets us to E-Soul. So this is actually a really good hand, but I'm gonna try something else. Okay. Don't I need Aggregator and Herald for these combos? I have a combo with them, and they're already in the extra deck, if that's what you mean. But for Dodo combo, you don't need it. For other combos, there's only like 1 or 2 combos where we use them, but not for most of them. So, we'll do Gateway. Maybe Dodo combo is the way to go. Maybe we could do both. Let me see here. Okay, do we even need a BLS? Because we already have all the other rituals. Okay, I'm just brainstorming real quick. Okay, I think our normal summon is going to be Rod. We want to keep that... Oh, actually, do we even need it? No, I don't think we need it yet. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to summon for servants. We're going to discard... Oh, I might have messed up. No, I didn't. Okay, we're going to discard that IOC. Okay. Normally... Yeah, okay. So we're not going to need this BLS, but it was still useful. Wait, what did I... Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought I messed up, but I'm good. I don't have DM, but this guy turns into DM, so we're fine. Get a free search, but we don't really need it, but it's fine. Okay, now pop our own boy. Alright, we got the combo. Oh yeah, no dude, popping You know the best thing about the pop? We get to pop our guy and search every turn, dude. Opponent's turn, too. Our turn, our opponent's turn, our turn, our opponent's turn, and we could loop it. It's so good. We could... I mean... I don't want to get rid of this gateway so that we could keep spamming. Yeah, we'll just go straight for soul so we could lock. And then we get a ritual. Yeah, and then on the opponent's turn, Chaos Max lock. Don't have to do that yet. Oh wait, we can't Celine, but we can still make it work though. We can still make it work. This guy. We'll just bring him back for the hell of it. And yeah, we're playing against a dumb NPC, but they can't activate monster effects anyway, so most of the time, they wouldn't do much, you know? Look at this shit, bro. Oh my god, so good. So good. Yeah, and then from here... Yeah. Okay, since we didn't properly ritual summon him... Wait, did I already put Dragoon? I didn't even notice. No, Dragoon's not in yet, but he will be in the extra deck, don't worry about that. Since we didn't ritual summon him... Now, we don't have to do this next part, but it's just... No, it is basically modern Yugi. It is. That's essentially the way I see it. But, yeah, it would essentially be game from here, whatever, but I'm gonna do a challenge for myself. I'm gonna try to get Black Chaos Max back into my hand so I could start looping him again with Celine, just so we can do the fun spell counter thing I mentioned earlier. So first, we're gonna go into Dynamondo. We don't want to put him in the deck, but I don't mind putting... Okay, and then during the opponent's turn, we gotta add him back to the hand. And we gotta do another pop. Do this again. This time we're setting secrets, so we could properly ritual summon him. We're saving those spell counters. We're not activating this yet. Yeah. And during their turn, Dynamondo, add him back to our hand since we cannot summon him. But it's not a big deal because we could still secrets. But before we secrets, let's pop our guys so we could get another search. Yeah, yeah, we're essentially infinitely gonna be able to lock our opponent with Black Chaos Max. And infinitely search as well. Yeah, every turn we've been able to Chaos Max. And it's only gonna keep going thanks to our spell counters. Just to show you guys, go into Celine. Yeah, watch this. This is insane, bro. We could do this on turn 1. It's just I had to do this weird setup to show you guys. But we could use her effect and use the spell counters from Gateway to Chaos. And since that thing will consistently get more and more and more, we can keep spamming it over and over and over again. Yeah, you have to wait for like the main phase, but yeah. Yeah. And it's just gonna keep going. It's just gonna keep going. Yeah. Yeah, it's insane. Okay. This is the hand I wanted to get. Alright. Let's do this. Wait, we didn't even have to do that. I messed up. Whatever. I forgot I'm dumb. Don't worry about me. I'm just dumb. Okay, we have combo, but I made a mistake. I don't like that. Okay. Oh, I messed up. I already used... Yeah, sorry, that was on me. Like I said, I'm rusty, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, this time for sure. Make sure I have everything for the aggregator combo. Yeah, normally this would be a 2-card combo if we had Dark Magician of Destruction, but since we don't yet, I'm just showing you guys what it is. Yo, Loza, what'd you think about the Gateway to Chaos spell counter thing? Yeah, it is random, but we actually have more utility with it, though. yeah, it's pretty crazy, dude. I haven't seen anybody do it either. Oh yeah, so this is new. I have been doing this combo for a while, but I don't think I made a video to show you guys. Up to this point, this has been Dodo Combo 2, which that does have a video, but there's one difference that I forgot to show you guys in that video. As to the reason why Wee Witch is actually really good for this combo. Let me see. Grab here. Okay, so check this out. Yeah, we could search, but this is just to show you guys, so I don't want to extend it too far. But yeah, check this out. So, summon our boy, do the normal thing. This is usually not always here, so I guess you could ignore it. But this is the part. So, when you tribute, activate Magician of Chaos, pop your Wee Witch, go into Talismandra, and from here, activate your Talismandra and your Wee Witch, get back your Chalice Slime, and get Black Chaos Max, and from here, you could go into Dynamondo so that you don't have to self-destruct your Magician of Chaos. And instead, you could use it for that additional search if you have the other cards worth popping or whatever. But yeah, this lets us keep him, even though we could always bring him back or whatever. But it also gives us an extra layer of security to pop Magician of Chaos if he does get targeted by like a negation or something. So it's like an extra layer of protection. And it's using the same cards we were already using. Yeah, and then if he gets targeted by like Imperm or Railer or something, we could flip and then pop to get him out of the way so that he doesn't get negated. Yep. Yeah, so far we've nailed almost just about every hand. And the two we didn't, they weren't bricks, but they weren't the combos I was trying to do. Oh yeah, we have it again. Yeah. Yeah, so the way that you do that combo I just showed you guys, you need almost any 2 or almost any 3 Shining Star cards. But if you have Magician of Destruction, you only need 2. You don't need the third one. But I'll make a video on that later to show you guys whenever we do have it. This might sound like blasphemy, but is OG Dark Magician necessary for the list? Okay, earlier on in the stream, I actually did talk about that. Honestly, not too much, really. Because we have Magician of Chaos, and we have 2 of these guys. The only reason this guy is in here, really, at this point, in case of Magician of Chaos gets banished, and to use Dark Burning Magic, which is not necessary because you could kind of just use Dark Magic Attack for the same thing, and you only need Dark Magician Girl. Like, yeah, I mean, we do use Dark Burning Magic pretty consistently in this deck, but like I said, you could just use Dark Burning Attack instead. So, yeah, Vanilla, if someone were to make a copy of this deck and just remove Vanilla, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I would not be surprised if other people make deck profiles based on this and just take him out completely. But, you know what? For fun, let's do that again. Since I drew a hand that lets me do it, let's do it again. But yeah, at this point, it would be a 2-card combo because you don't need to draw Redundant Magician. You could just go into Dark Magician of Chaos. Dark Magician of Destruction, and then search for him, and then continue the combo as normal. So this doesn't even need to be a 3-card combo. It could all be done with only 2 cards. Yeah, notice how that time we popped 1 more card than usual. Sometimes that is a thing that happens. I just did it on purpose there. I could have normal summoned after the fact, but I did it on purpose there just to show you guys that in those instances, we summon girl instead of boy so that we get that level 9 that we need. And then from there, we search into Bond. My Dark Burning Magic could be split. Yep, it could. And you don't even need to run Dark Magic Attack most of the time. Like, Dark Burning Attack by itself is usually fine. And big fan, I could catch a stream. Yep, I'm glad you're here too, buddy. Glad you're here too. Then use the Bond again. That. Turn Silence will turn our level 6 into a level 9. And what do you know? We could go into Aggregator again. And yeah, the rest of the combo is the same as last time. Oh yeah, and another benefit, I'm sorry guys, I forgot to mention. Another benefit about popping the Wee Witch means we don't need Eternal Soul to do the Black Chaos Max Lock. Not that one. Yeah, normally you would, but in this case you don't. Yep. This way. This way we're able to Chaos Max Lock, and we don't need a trigger for Magician of Chaos. We get a Search next turn, we get the pops, and all that fun jazz. Oh, even better. And then, yeah, don't forget, we're going to be able to get a Search every turn if we have these two on board. Yeah, alright. So far, pretty good. And we have the combo again. Yep, we got the combo again. That's 3 times in a row, not bad. And remember, it will be more consistent once we get Dark Magician of Destruction as well. Call me crazy, but can't you just use Miasma to search the secrets of magic to summon it on the clones? Yeah, no, you can do that, totally. This is just an alternate way to do it, because having access to this with Shining Sark and Ritual Dark Magician, like, if you're going to be playing Shining Sark anyway, this is just another path you can do it. But yeah, what you're saying is also another route, which is good, because the more routes you have, the more consistent you are at doing the final result, you know? And also, if you recall, this combo I did before Miasma was announced. It's an older video, but I was already playing it for a while even before that. And from there, you guys know what to do. Yeah. Yeah, 3 times back to back, not bad. And we got it again. Yeah, 4 times. Yeah, do you guys want me to do it again, or do you see the combo? Wait, hold on, actually, no, do we have it? Because we drew a Shining Sark. I don't know if we have it after all. We do have the other one. At least. We might have the main one, but Alright, let's try this out. Oh, but I surrendered, I lost. Yeah, true. I surrendered. I lost. Oh well. I guess none of that mattered after all. I don't want to discard, but I gotta. Wait, no, I'm dumb. I didn't have to discard. I messed up. Oh, that's on me. I didn't have to discard. I'm just dumb. Sorry about that, guys. There was another route. I didn't see it. I could have kept that circle if I just grabbed the right card instead. I get 5 years of Shadow Realm for that? Oh no! 5 more years? Bro, I was already doing so many! No! I guess... Hold on. I guess by picking the wrong thing, though, I do get to normal summon. Yeah, from here you could go into like a bunch of Link plays and go even further. But what I personally like to... No, I forgot Proxy Magician! Well, now I remember. Now I remember. That's on me. Yeah, I was supposed to go into some fusion plays and stuff, but... See, this is why I'm doing this, so I remember what I'm missing. But I'm pretty sure we'll be able to do that combo again. I only need 2 cards, and, well, I guess a very flexible 3rd card. But... Alright, let's put some fusions in here. Yeah, that's exactly it. Proxy, Dragoon, and Dragonite. That's exactly it. Okay, just so I could show you guys. I think I have it. Yeah, I think I have the combo. You can't. I think you can sack Fire Dragon. What's the Manji? Oh, the Link? It's this guy. Yeah, it's a bit odd, but since we're playing Shining Sark, we can summon it pretty consistently. And it could get us a ritual we might be missing. Let me see. I don't want to discard... Why did I draw him? That sucks. Wait, hold on. Actually, that works for us, whatever. Either way, this is just to show you guys that other combo, so... It's okay if I discard some useful stuff for other combos we're not going to do on purpose. Well, still works. Oh, I messed up again. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I forgot the other cards we need for that combo. Alright, well, at least it's pretty consistent, because we were able to do it back-to-back if I didn't... There we go. Okay, this time, I think we got it. But again, this is why we're doing this. Yeah, we do have it again. In fact, we have the full Dodo combo too if we want, but I'm gonna ignore it and pretend we don't have the full Dodo combo so we could do the other one I've been trying to show you guys. Yeah, because whenever we don't have Dodo combo 2, we should be able to do this combo instead. Oh wait, damn it, I messed up. That one was just a misplay on my part. The hand gave me what I needed, but I messed up. Like damn it. I'm way too rusty right now. We could do... It's not the combo I wanted to show, but... Nah, let's go for the other one. Let's go for the other one. This one is just a brick. Well, I guess technically not. Technically, I guess we could. Oh wait, we got. Yeah, no, this is a bad hand. This is a really bad hand. Bound to happen sometimes, I guess. Yeah, we can't even Dynamondo because these guys are blocking us out from it. Yeah, that was a... Well, I guess we can Dynamondo. Like, if all you care about... we draw one. Oh, yeah, that did not save us. If all you care about is Chaos Max locking, hey, we did it. Not much follow-up, but hey, we get to Dynamondo. I just wanted to try that hand out because it looked so bad. And yeah, I was right. It was really bad. Okay. Let me see. We do have another Chaos Max lock here. But I'm trying to see if I could do something else instead. What does Miasma need again? 2 spellcasters, right? Oh, I didn't even put in Miasma. Well, it's fine. We're not using it in this combo, but... Okay, that's one we're gonna put in for sure. Do you guys want me to Chaos Max lock, or do you want me to try to figure something else out? Oh, the chat's not loading for some reason. Let's try this again. Yeah, the chat's not loading. That's weird. Let me try on my phone. Yeah, I don't know why the chat's not loading. Well, I think we have Dodo Combo 2, so... Yeah, we'll go for Dodo Combo 2. Oh, wait, no, I missed. Wait, no, no, no. Maybe. I think I can still make it work. I think I can still make it work. No, wrong card! Oh my god, sorry, but. Oh my god! We had Dodo Combo too. I was just dumb. Okay, the chat's back up. Maybe it was already up and I didn't notice earlier, but yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. What can we do with this? Honestly, not a great hand. We could probably chance it, but I don't like that hand. I don't like that one. Okay, we have a Chaos Max Lock again. Well, let's see what happens if I Chaos Max Lock. With Gateway to Chaos, let's see what happens. What possibilities open. Oh, actually. Interesting. Okay, okay. Work. Let's see. Do I need both of those guys? I don't think so. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, okay. This was way better than I thought. We got full combo. Yeah, this hand was way better than I thought. Yeah, and it's thanks to Gateway getting us this, which let us go into this, and yeah. We're gonna get recurring searches with full Dodo combo. And sure, why not? Let's get a ritual spell. Well, he kinda served his purpose. We're gonna discard that BLS. He was useful, but we're not gonna summon him. Actually, we could have saved him and... Huh. It's fine. Either way, we're getting full combo. And we could... I want to keep those spell counters, so we're going straight for souls. Do we have a Demon Engrave? We don't. But yeah, we got Dodo combo off of that weird hand. We could Ritual Summon one more time, too, to get this negate. But we don't need a negate if we're just going to stop monster effects to begin with. So yeah, during the opponent's turn... Self up. Bring it back. So we get a pop for stopping monster effects. And then if they actually spell, we get a pop again to get us... Yeah, you got the miss. Either way, that was a way better hand than I expected. We have Chaos Max Lock. But I don't like how plain it is. Trying to figure something out. Trying to see how much further I can do than just a Chaos Max Lock. Because the Chaos Max Lock is guaranteed, but I want to do something else. Well, I guess it's up to the circle? No. You know what? Sorry guys, just thinking. Because we could probably get this to work and get a live Dark Burning Magic with a Chaos Max. That's the best case scenario, but I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Okay, so we could Chaos Max, but I'm going to do the more risky play just to see if there's anything more interesting I can do. We can get secrets and Chaos Max them. So yeah, and it's gonna depend off of this rip, because if we manage to get to Eternal Soul or Salvation, that'd be the best case scenario. But I don't want to risk not getting secrets so that we could Chaos Max them on their turn. Yeah, we didn't get it. What a surprise. But we do get a decent follow-up. Alright, I probably could have played that better, but it's still decent. We're gonna get an extra draw right now anyway, so maybe we do still get to do that. No, it's fine. It's alright. Yeah, more Chaos Max. And another one. Honestly, I feel like this... the best thing here is probably just a very simple Chaos Max Lock with Eternal Soul play. Because we get to spam monsters the following turn after the fact. Wait a second. If we're gonna do that anyway... just to get the extra draw. Oh, that was really good. I was not expecting that. And Dynamondo. We're ready normal summon, but oh, actually, we could have waited for that. If we did it during the opponent's turn, they can't activate monster effects. If they don't have many cards in their hand, we could have drawn until we had 6 cards in our hand, and they would have only drawn like 1 card or 2. But, not bad. Chaos Max Luck, and we get to spam the field. Yeah, setting us up for a really, really nice follow-up. Yeah, not bad. But yeah, as you can see, we do consistently Black Chaos Max. It's just depends on how much we follow up and everything after the fact. Okay. We are playing 44, so that's very weird. Oh, yeah, no, dude, Miasma is... Yeah, I can't believe I haven't even put him in the deck yet, because Miasma does help bridge Shining Sark and Dark Magician even better, like you were saying. And, yeah, it also makes... Even though Ritual Dark Magician right there was already very consistent, it makes it even more consistent, too. It's great. And keep in mind, all of that is with just running one of each of our main Ritual guys. Yeah, so that's why when a bunch of people tell me I should run 3, I'm like, I'm fine with 1. Like, I'm able to get it off consistently. Because the way it works is the combo only works if I get all of them. So I'd rather get a combo that gets me all of them than only get one of them and or a duplicate, you know? Like... But yeah. And if you want to bury the bricks more, I guess you could put in... hand traps and I prefer board breakers like Dark Ruler No More and stuff, but yeah. Yep, yeah. Dumping them and getting them with Miasma is very, very helpful. Very useful. Yeah, so far I'm liking the Gateway to Chaos things we got going on. I think that might be a mainstay. Yeah, this was supposed to be a stream just to test it out, but I'm liking it. Maybe it'll be different during actual gameplay, but, you know, it's good. Save it right now. Let me see here. What else? We do sometimes use Master of Chaos as well. He's not in here right now, but... Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, dude, I really like it too. It's freaking sick. I'm just thinking. I guess we could do more test hands to see what else we could use. Yeah, we got Chaos Max Lock again, but... Oh yeah, no, dude. I do play Master of Chaos. It's just, like I said earlier, I just want to make absolute sure all of the essentials get in. Because we could use Master of Chaos, but there's no, like, consistent combo we always go into with him. But we will use him. Just, I want to make sure we get all of the consistent stuff first. We could do that fusion play I was talking about, if I don't mess up this time. We could Black Chaos Max Lock, but let's pretend we don't have those. Okay. Again, let's pretend we don't have these, so I'm just gonna discard it. Normally I wouldn't, but just pretending I don't have it. Ah, man. Wait, hold on. I might have messed up there again. Sorry, guys. My mind is full of cobwebs. I haven't exercised it in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! In a very long time. Damn. Well, it's gonna look wonky, but I could probably still get it working. Just to get it out of the way, I guess. Because we need this to be a 2. Again, pretend we don't have that. I'm just doing this just to get things out of the way. Since I messed up. It's like to correct the misplay I did earlier. Okay, then we do this. Here. And some Norito. Salvation. Go into Ebon. Be sure to detach Girl. Trigger that. Now this is going to be live for next turn. But we will be getting rid of some of these monsters, but it's fine. Because Salvation will bring both of them back for us. From here, Proxy. Here, you can go into Dragoon or Dragonite. Personally, I prefer Dragonite most of the time. Just because I like protecting my Dark Burning Magic and Eternal Soul. There, you could go into... I guess you could go into Miasma. That wasn't an option before. Nothing I really want too bad for my Grave Room. So. We're gonna go into Selene instead. And then activate it. Bring back our Silent Magician 0. So now we have a negate, a field wipe, and protection for that field wipe, as well as protection for the guy protecting our stuff. Again, yeah, we could do other stuff, but I'm just pretending we don't have that, so I can show you guys this stuff. So that. We could wait to bring anything back first. Usually wait for the battle phase. Yeah, get a spell negate going. Either for the battle phase or before they're going to go into link plays, or, you know, it depends what you're playing against. But yeah, whenever is the right time, bring back Dark Magician. That's going to trigger Salvation. Bring back Girl. Start playing Magic. But yeah, that's the fusion play. The consistent fusion play we typically do. It doesn't seem consistent because I kept messing it up every time we got it, but... it is consistent, trust me. You only need 2 cards and like a third very flexible card. And we got full combo again. Sanctifier. Yeah, you could probably play Sanctifier too. Oh no, dude. Sanctifier with the imps is insane, dude. Yeah, because with Sanctifier, you could summon an imp to their side of the field, and they will no longer be able to special summon from the extra deck. Yeah, because Rita's effect. Where is it? Ah, there you go. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. So yeah, you could use Sanctifier and put any of the imps that isn't the ritual into their field, and they will no longer be able to special summon from their extra deck. Yeah, it's insane, dude. I know, because I used to play Branded with Ritual Dark Magician, and that was one of my go-to plays. Yeah. You could use the downside of the imps to your benefit. Yeah. So, I need to let the dogs out. So, I'll be right back, guys. Gonna leave it here. Then I get to use the cool little screen I made. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, folks. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Yeah, so let me see. The SARC ratios could be corrected. Yeah, I agree too. Like I said, I typically only play one SARC since everything searches it. But I don't know. Like, one SARC, maybe 3 silences? I don't know. Oh, what did I do? Here we go. Okay. Yeah, so I guess we could work on ratios now that we know the deck is more or less consistent. Well, it is pretty consistent, just... I guess, you know, could always be better, you know? What is this? Okay, do you guys think we should move it up to like 50 or try to reduce it to like a 40 size deck? Or maybe even 60? I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I guess the rest could be fusion. So, Secretarium. I forget what that dragon's called. Let me see. I don't know. Just Artemis? But, I don't know, I feel like we could probably put something better. Let me see. Yeah, the chat's not loading again. Okay. What else could we use here? Very odd. Kinda wish we could go into Ashland right now. We can, but then we would lose either the ability to pop or the guy we need to pop. Oh wait, no, we can still do it. Awesome. How do we get bound or? Actually, no, but it doesn't go to the hand, so I can't use that. I can't get Servant because I can't activate it. Since it's a quick play. I'm between Bond or Salvation right now. Let's see if I get. Let's go with Salvation. We'll be able to Chaos Max. Yeah, we'll be able to Chaos Max, but it's not as fun as a board as I would want. But it is still good. We could use it to get back, to get a material. Nothing crazy. I'd rather wait for that. And for now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough to do more than one, so we're gonna go with. So yeah, not too fancy or anything, but we did get another Chaos Max lock. Yeah, not bad. Better than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, this hand's interesting. I could get the fusion play plus maybe a little bit more. I could do the Ashland thing. There's quite a few routes for this one. Don't know which one I want to go with yet, though. I think I'm just gonna go for the fusion play and see what I could do from there after. No, wait, but actually, Let's do something weird. That might have been a misplay, but that's fine. Yeah, that was definitely a misplay. Yeah, my bad on that one. We could Chaos Max Lock again. And do a little bit more. Yeah, okay. No, actually, yeah, we'll do that. We could either self-pop Chaos Max or Dynamondo Chaos Max. The benefit of self-popping is that we get to put a Magician of Chaos into rotation. The bad side is we don't get to resummon Black Max after that. We'll do self-pop. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, we got good recursion for next turn. We get a Banish and a Destruction, and we lock them out of monster effects. Yep, not bad. Okay. I'm not so sure what we could do with this hand. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really like this hand. Guess when maybe we could fuse. Yeah, we could bring out a Dragoon or Dragonite. That's basically it. I mean, we could put a Vanilla into rotation if we want, before we do that. Yeah. We can make a Dragoon with one pop, or a Dragonite, and we have an Install. Oh, we do have the Vanilla, so the Dark Burning could be live if we got a way to bring her back out with, like, Salvation or something, but... Oh, probably shouldn't have said it, actually. That could have been a discard for negate, but either way. Yeah, at least we got a Dragoon, I guess. And we got full Dodo combo 2 here, I think. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, not bad. And then opponent's draw phase, Black Chaos Max. And we have... Yeah, we're set up pretty well. Speaking of Dragoon, do I think it's more Red Eyes or more Dark Magician? Dragoon? I'd say it's more Dark Magician. Just because... Dark Magician is an absolute, where the dragon could be anything as long as it's not another normal that isn't Red Eyes. So, I would probably consider the card more Dark Magician than Red Eyes. But, you know, Red Eyes does have Red Eyes fusion, so... I mean... It's whatever, you know? But if you were to ask me, yeah, I would say more Dark Magician. Excuse me. Ah, crap. That's not the card I was supposed to get. I messed up. I was supposed to get the girl, discard DM. Then she gets Sark, and then Sark... Yeah, I messed up. That was on me. What about this? I mean, if it was a pure normal Dark Magician deck, we'd go for a Red Eyes Fusion play. I mean, a Red Eye Dragoon play, but because we like to think out of the box, we might not do that. Okay, for sure, we're gonna do this. Do we want Salvation or Ritual? Huh. What do you guys think? Should we go for... Actually, I'm gonna do Gateway. Speaking of Red Eyes, what do I think of Geminis? Do I think they have potential or should they be left to die? Oh, shit, bro. Oh, my God. If Konami doesn't do anything to fix how Geminis work, yeah, they're probably gonna die. But I feel like anything could be made to have potential and be made to work. But if we're talking how it is right now, yeah, dude, Geminis, they have a high cost with no payoff, you know? Like, it's pretty sad, man. They deserve better. What am I searching? Okay. Alright guys, if I mess this play up, remember, I could have made Dragoon, like every other Dark Magician deck, and maybe some other stuff, but we're trying to not be normal. We're trying to not be... Excuse me. We're trying to not be normal, okay? Okay, we can only use one Soul Servant anyway. No! I think I did the wrong order. Damn. Let's put... Oh wait, hold on. Maybe this is a play where we could do a Miasma. Well, if I mess up, this is on me. Yeah, I did mess up. I should have sent the other ritual. Damn it! Ah! Okay, this works. This works. This saved us. Ah! I shouldn't have had to rely on luck if I didn't do that misplay, since I'm full of him today, but... This is an option. I could get it back. Oh wait, no, we did Chaos Max combo. Yeah, we did. No wait, no we didn't. That was a... Ooh. Okay, so I need to get Miasma out. I can do it. A couple of ways, actually. We're gonna have to pop this Talisman. I wanted to save the pop for a search, but it's okay. then we go into Miasma. Alright, we fixed my mistake. Alright, awesome. We have the trigger. We have the way to, you know, Magician of Chaos to do his thing. Yeah, Miasma saved us right there. Nice. And we get a ritual spell if we really want one. We don't need Gateway right now. As much as I like it, we don't need it. We're not doing any Celine plays, so it's fine. Yeah, we're good. And Chaos Max once again. And bring him back. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we have the fusion play here. Actually, no, we have the Chaos Max or the fusion play, so it depends which route you want to go. Yeah, it's whether you want to do fusion or Chaos Max. Which, you know, in most cases, I guess Chaos Max would be the better play. So we'll do that. Chorozo? What's Chorozo? Or Choroso? Oh, I could have got... I mean, we still got the Chaos Max lock, but I could have gotten us BLS to use on the next turn had I waited, but it's okay. Yeah, so we got a Chaos Max lock and then a board wipe on the next turn with a search. Oh, that guy! Yeah, I have thought about using him, actually. Yeah, actually, we'll check him out right now. Just need to do something quick. Yeah, so opponent's turn, we got an extra negate if we need it, but we probably don't because Black Chaos Max is just gonna do his thing. Yeah, we're good because we got a field wipe next turn. And a search, and a draw. Fun. Pop. Yeah, we'd probably go for game. Yeah, we'd be able to go for game. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you got the gist. Alright. I gotta go again. I'll be right back in a few minutes. Be right back in a few minutes, guys. But yeah, I'll check out Chorozo when we come back. calm down. Calm down. It's okay. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. No, we do not use Turozo on the deck as of now. But, you know, the deck is still just a work in progress. We literally just made this on stream. So, it's very much in beta form, you know? Yeah, one fusion. Yeah, I mean, it is possible. For a Super Poly target. Well, right now, we're not running Super Poly, but we could. From earlier today, the people that have been here can see, it does run pretty consistently. We're able to drop Black Chaos Max almost every single turn, and if we're not doing that, we're going into fusions. You know, admittedly, the fusions aren't as good as a play in this deck as Black Chaos Max, but it is pretty consistent. But once you start throwing in, I know it's blasphemy not to have them, but once you start throwing in going second cards, like, you know, hand traps or Super Poly or stuff like that, the consistency does start going down a bit. So we can't put too many of those in. Personally, I always put in, like, Dark Ruler No More, at least in the side deck, and Forbidden Droplets and stuff like that. Like, I prefer board breakers rather than hand traps, but that's just me. You could use hand traps if you want, but I'm just saying don't use too many because it will mess with the flow of the deck. Yeah, this hand right here. We could Chaos Max or Fusion play. We went the Chaos Max route last time, so let's do Fusion this time. Yeah, we normal summon. Go straight to Salvation. From here, you could go into Dragoon or Dragonite. I went to Dragoon last time, so we're going to go to Dragonite this time. It is typically the play I go to anyway, but yeah. Oh, we could have done that earlier. Right. I keep forgetting Ashland U1000 is an option to have an extra card now. Yeah, forget it. It is an option. I need to remember that. Because this is how I used to do it before we got Ashland. But now that we have Ashland, I need to keep that in mind. Yeah, so we have a live Dark Burning Magic as soon as we bring back our DM, thanks to Salvation and E-Soul, and a card that protects them, and the card that protects the card protecting them. So yeah, not bad. Again, we could have Chaos Max instead, but it depends on what you're playing against, what you feel like doing. Yeah. We go through a lot of our decks, too. Huh. There's a few things we could do here. We could do the fusion play again. The fusion play might be our best bet, actually. Well, maybe, actually. Okay, well, since I just did the fusion play, we could do that again, but we're gonna aim for something else this time. Let's try to turn this fusion play into a ritual play. Yeah, because that turns this live. This turned that live, rather. We have the spell in our hand already. We're gonna get Ashland, so that's going to... Yeah, we could Chaos Max. We could. We're not playing Bookstone, are we? I forgot if we are. Yep, Dodo's live. Yep. Yeah, I've been for a while now. It's been almost 4 hours, I think. Yeah, going for a long one today. Just wanted to hang out with you guys, see what's going on, since it's been so long, you know? Okay, we can Chaos Max, that's a given. But which way do we want to do it in? Because if we want to go the direct route, we could just add Black Chaos Max. We will be tributing from the Inception in the Grave. That's going to put 3 counters here. That's going to let us search for Chaos Form. Hell, we could Ritual Summon twice if we want. I'm just trying to see what's the best route. There's the for sure Chaos Max lock, and I'm gonna try to do something dumb. Let's see how it works. Yeah? Oh, that'd be cool, dude. I hope you do. That'd be sick. This is a safe bet. We are playing Bookstone. Ah, I forgot. Thank you, puppy. Thank you, puppy. Yeah, we could go into Miasma, and that'll get us back. I mean, we will be able to spam Black Chaos Max, so if we don't get hand trapped, I'd say we won. And we're gonna be able to search right now too. Get a double search even. English or Spanish? I speak both. I'm not too great at Spanish though. I have lost a lot of what I know, but yeah, I do mostly speak Spanish. What am I adding? Yeah, for next turn. Oh, maybe even this turn. I could use it as fusion power. Okay, this hand ended up being way better than I thought it was. Oh, man. No entiendo lo por qué jugar Blackluster Soldier in the deck. Blackluster Soldier is in the deck because it helps us get to our other ritual pieces thanks to Ashlyn, which we already used them earlier. Just... Okay, so Chaos Max is a given, and we're going to be able to loop it. So it's essentially a win. We won this game, unless we got hand trapped a few times, but... Lord with the merch, let's go. You got the stickers? Hell yeah. Okay, because I could go into Proxy. Okay, Proxy's a given. Alright, let's do that. Fuse. Oh man, dude, so many options. Dragoon, because it's a given. We're gonna have to go into Dynamondo at some point. There's so many spell counters, this is gonna be great. Oh, I should've... Ah, I messed up. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, guys, this is insane, dude. Yeah, we did real good. Oh, ¿quieres? You want to know? You want one with just Master Duel cards? Oh man. Okay, dude, that's tricky, because Master Duel doesn't have Black Chaos Max, and that's kind of the whole point of the deck, you know? But I could... Okay. You know what? I'll put up another poll after this stream. Because I put if you guys want a Genesis or TCG. I'll put in another poll to see if you guys want Master Duel next. Because if enough people want it, yeah, I will try to do a Master Duel. I mean, I was going to make one anyway, but I'll try to make one even faster. You know, like, that'll be the next project. Bro, this is a cheap-ass deck. 110 bucks? Oh, you guys can't see it, but... Yeah, according to Why Go Omega, this deck is only like 110 bucks. But if you want only... I guess the fusion play would be a hand you could do in Master Duel. If you saw the fusion play. Because Master Duel has this one, right? Magician Girl? The Shining Magician Girl? Meta? I don't know. I mean... Tier 2? I mean, it could beat meta decks as long as you're able to bait enough hand traps or you don't get hand trapped. Because if you Black Chaos Max, it doesn't matter how strong their cards are, you know? Like, it doesn't matter how strong their monsters are if they can't play them. But it just comes down to if you're able to manage to pull them off. So yeah, it just depends of how lucky you get and how unlucky the opponent gets, and how well you're able to maneuver around hand traps. Anti-meta? Yeah, you could... Well, it's anti-everything. Because it's anti-monster effects. But yeah, also anti-meta. Although that's not to say Black Chaos Max is our only play, but it is our most powerful. As for this hand, I don't know. I mean, if we had Dark Magician of Destruction, this would be the fusion play. Actually, it would be the Dodo Combo 2 play if we had Dark Magician of Destruction. But since we don't, I am not too sure what's the best angle here. Yeah. Yep. Oh, this is a given. Here, Dark Magician of Destruction would help us do a lot of stuff, but we don't have it yet, so... Don't know what we'll do here. A lot of options, but... I mean, I guess... we could go for a Dark Burning Magic play. Not very great, but... Actually, we could work with this. We could work with this. Since we drew this guy. First, let's get through the rest of the play. Then, if we had Amduk, we could go into a Dragoon play or something, but we don't, so... Well, you know what? No, this could work. Okay, good. That's actually not good. Damn. No, wait, no, this does work. This does work. Because I know I want this. Yeah, I messed up. Ah, damn, I messed up. But I am gonna draw. So. Yeah, I should have not done that. At the very least, we're still gonna be able to Black Chaos Max. $24 hours? No, not 24 hours, but it has been a while. Ah, no, this is fine. Yeah, Dynamondo, Dark Magicians, not terrible. If they do get destroyed, we have a live Dark Burning Magic. Just 12 hours? If I get paid enough, I would, but I don't, so I can't. But yeah, if I got paid enough, I would stream for 12 hours, or 24 even. Oh, didn't realize I could have done that. Well, either way, we're gonna Black Chaos Max. I could have done more, but I did not realize what I had in the graveyard. But it's fine. We still get the Black Chaos Max. And not bad. Got a lot of follow-up and stuff. Not bad. Oh, a bad hand. We drew 3 imps. That is not good. Yeah. First brick of the day? Second brick of the day? Not good. Anyway, that's saying something. If we only bricked once this entire stream, or twice, pretty good. Let me see. Speaking of bricking, this isn't a brick, but not as good as a hand as our normal hands. A little bit awkward. Actually, I don't know. There's a few things we could do here, but I mean, there's an easy Chaos Max right here. Chaos Max play. Let me see. Because I still haven't used IOC, but I already used my normal summon. Wait a second, but Miasma, right? Including a Dark Spellcaster. Okay, so I could Miasma. Go for... Let's do this. Okay, we got it. It took a very weird angle, but we got it. Oh man, that was weird, dude. That was a lot of thinking there, but we got it. Bam. We got a negate. Eternal Soul to trigger Magician of Chaos, Black Chaos Max. Oh man, we could do other stuff too, but oh, sheesh, man. That was a weird hand, man. That was weird. Okay, let's see. What else could we do? I guess we could Celine. Yeah, whatever. I'm not against Celining. Yeah, we could save those counters for later. But yeah, we got it. We managed to Chaos Max with that weird ass hand. Man, that was weird. Oh, dude, this is great. We're gonna be able to pop 3 times. Once on himself, one here. Oh wait, no, never mind. We did get a negate at least. Alright, that was great. Very weird hand, but good to know that was still a passageway to Black Chaos Max. And this is full Dodo combo too. Access code is always the answer. Yeah. Access code is good. Oh, you're from South America? What part of South America? Okay, well, safe to say, pretty consistent deck so far. It is a weird number of 44 cards, but looks like we were pretty spot on the ratios when we started. Pretty nice. From Mexico. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, no, dude. I've been to Mexico plenty of times. I lived there for a while. Yeah, you know, I am Mexican, so... I mean, born in America, but my family comes from Mexico. So, yeah, pretty cool. See another dude, another Mexican dude here. Okay, well, I think this is good for now, guys. Nice. I think this is good for now. I think we proved that this build is consistent. It's just gonna come down to how well it does against hand traps and stuff, you know? So, I think that's gonna be the next thing. I'll probably put up a poll to see if you guys want to see Master Duel next or something else instead. But for TCG, this is a good starting point, I think. Genesis list? Yeah, that is on my list too. I do want to make a Genesis video, but it depends how many people are interested in it. But yeah, I'll probably put up a poll. See what you guys want to see next, but I think that's about it for me. I think I'm going to head out because I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. So, yeah, glad you guys have been here. Glad you saw this. Really happy to see that what we have so far as this build is working out pretty well. We just gotta see how it does in real life, you know? Alright, well, glad to have you guys here. Hopefully I'll see you next time, but I gotta head out because it's been a while now. Alright, very good games. Very fun. I'll probably make like an edited version of this video. I don't know. We'll see. But take care, guys. I gotta head out. I'll see you.